Dear students, welcome back to the Nibra Secondary School online YouTube class. Today we are going to discuss about the topic history. Today we are going to discuss history. The previous part we discussed how to write the history of our school. How to write the history of your school. In that part we are collecting lot of information about the school from different sources. It's all you are done. You are collecting various information about your school from different sources. The written records and also the oral information that gives you, it's all helped you to write in your school, history of your school. Okay, now we can going to conclude that likewise the school, the history is all the things have its history. It is your family. Family you have history. History of family. And a village. Your village. It's have history. And the country. It's have its own history. So we can going to discuss about what is history. What is history? Okay, history is the study of the past. It is the study of the past. In another term, history is the record. History is the record of the progress of the human beings that occurred down the ages. What is the recording? In your WhatsApp, you record the voices. Is you? Okay. Like that, history is the record of the progress that human beings occurred down the ages. It is the history. The main definition it was, history is the study of the past. It is the history. History is the study of the past. Past means കഴിഞ്ഞു പോയ കാര്യങ്ങൾ. Okay? You have also mainly used the written records and documents for writing your history of your school. Haven't you? Yes. But I have a doubt. How we collect the information about the human beings existed the before of our art of writing? How we get the information? Okay, did you get? The doubt is how we get the information about the human beings existed before the art of writing. How we get the information? Come on, tell me. It is the information of the people that existed the before of the art of writing that we get from the remains. From the remains that the people are used or the made. The remains of the objects that people, the ancient people, they are used to such objects, such instruments, such tools. The remains of the tools. These are give us the information or the knowledge about the human beings that existed before the art of writing. Did you get? Okay. That period is called the prehistoric period. So, what is known as prehistoric period? Prehistoric period is the period that before the art of writing. It is the period that before the formation of art of writing is known as prehistoric period. In this period, how we get information about in this period before the formation of art of writing? How we get? We already told. We get information about the prehistoric period from the human life. In that human life, or that ancient peoples, that people used some instruments, used some tools, used they are made some pots. These are give us the information about the human life existed in the prehistoric period. Okay. Okay, now we are going to look what are the things they are we get information about the prehistoric period. Okay, now we are going to look.
These are the stone tools. These are the stone tools used during the prehistoric period. The people used for the uses of this type of stone for hunting. We can information about they using this type of tools, this type of stone. They are used for hunting. So we get information about the people of that period, prehistoric period. Their main occupation it was hunting, and they are used the tools such like rough stones. Look at the stones. It was a rough stone. So we can get in this type of information about from the tools of prehistoric period. Okay, next some of the curve paintings drawn by the early humans before the art of writing in the period of prehistoric period. The people drawn in the walls of the in the curves, that are curve paintings. These are the curve paintings in the prehistoric period. People are drawn in the curves. Okay, these are the curves. Look at the different types of curves. These curve paintings give us the information about that period people. Okay, look at this picture. It was an hunting picture. It collected from the Bhimbedka in India, Madhya Pradesh. Bhimbedka is a curve. Inside the curve, these pictures are drawn by the Paleolithic people or the ancient people. Okay, so it is also from the Bhimbedka in India, Madhya Pradesh. It is a it gives the information about this picture. These curve paintings give the information about the recreational activities that the people are engaged. The dancing, a group dancing picture. It was a group dancing picture. Okay, it was the curve paintings. The next it was an ox. So the people can watch the ox. They are hunted the ox. It is also gives some of the information about this picture, ox picture, in the in one of the curves. These are the curve paintings. Okay.
Here, okay, we are going to discuss what are the sources. What are the sources that we get information about the prehistoric period? What are the sources that we get information about the prehistoric period? That are the sources that are the first one the remains of the material that ancient people used. The remains of the material. The people are using so many materials. That remains get after a long period. It tells about the lifestyle of the human life in the ancient time. So, the remains of the materials that used the ancient people. And the next one, cave paintings. Cave paintings also give us the depth information about the people of the ancient time. Cave painting means the inside of the caves, they draw in the wall of the caves some of the pictures, the hunting pictures, the dancing pictures. We know that in India, Edakal Guha, there are also such cave paintings, and also in the India another cave, it was Bhimbedka, Madhya Pradesh. Bhimbedka, Madhya Pradesh, in Madhya Pradesh. In the Bhimbedka, inside the Bhimbedka, so many pictures are drawn the ancient people. We see that. Okay. And the third one, the tools as they used it. The tools, the hunting tools. We know that the ancient people used some of the stone tools, the rough stone tools. It was the people used it. So we can get the information about the prehistoric period. Okay. Okay. This is the question. What sources can we get information about the prehistoric period? That sources are the remains of the materials that the ancient people used, and the second one, the cave paintings. Also, the cave painting gives the information about the ancient people, and the third one, the tools they used. The stone tools we see in the pictures, the stone tools as they used it also give us the information about the lifestyle of human life in the ancient period. So, in this topic, the prehistoric period is the period that before the art of writing. Before the art of writing. Okay. Okay. The previously we discussed about the prehistoric period. Now we are going to discuss the historic period. The historic period. Historic period is the period that written records is known as the historic period. It is the period with the written records is known as the historic period. Okay, what are the sources that we get from the information about in the historic period? What are the sources? The sources of historic period, it was the books. Some of the books give us the history about the historic period. Okay, some of the books, and the early coins that used by the humans also give us the information about the historic period. That is, when we took a coin that gives about the country nation name, and the year of publishing also gives some of the important things in that coin. Okay, and also the early coins give us the information about the history. And the third one, the palm leaves. Palm leaves. Some of the inscriptions in the leaves. Leaves, that is palm leaves, in the palm leaves. Okay, the last one, the stone inscriptions. Stone inscription, that is the in the Islamic history. We study the Islamic history, that we get information about the Islam, that most of the from the stone inscriptions that written by that people. Okay, These are the historic period and the sources of historic period. What is known as historic period? Historic period is the period with written records is known as historic period. Okay, what are the sources? That one first one, books, early coins, palm leaves, and the stone inscriptions. These are the sources of historic period. Okay, now we are discussing two periods. The first period, prehistoric period, and the second, it was historic period. Okay, now we are discussing two period. That period is the prehistoric period and the historic period. In prehistoric period, the information give us the from the sources, that is the remains of the materials that people used, and also from the curve paintings, and the last one, the tools they used. Okay, in historic period we get information from the sources, that is the books, palm leaves, yearly coins, and the last one, it was the stone inscriptions. Okay, these are the historic period and the prehistoric period.